Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be starting a new sort of series where I solo queue the champion and I give informational sort of tips while I'm going along while I'm playing. The main idea with this is that you can use some of these strategies that I'm going to use and think about how I'm playing in your own games. I'm not just going to be trying to run around trying to outfrag everybody. I'm going to be trying to use my brain and game sense to prevail. So realistic, I'm essentially going to be trying to do different sort of strategies that you can use yourself, different sort of solo queue plays, different sort of setups, rather than trying to just run around spawn picking everybody. Obviously some rounds might come down to just outfragging people to win the round, but yeah. The main idea with this series is that you can gain sort of informational tidbits from this gameplay, and you can use it in your own games and rank up and get champion yourself. I'm going to be doing these games live on stream as well. I'm not doing this one on stream, but if you want to watch the streams, twitch.tv/fxrshaw. Same as name as my YouTube. Just click the link in the description as well. But yeah, so I'm on Outback, defending first. That's what you like to see, to be honest. I'm going to be doing what I commonly like to do on Outback first round, and it's a shotgun spawn peek. I said I'm not going to try and sort of just outfrag people, but this one you don't need aim to do. You can do this yourself. You can easily go onto the Outback next game, do this exact thing and get a freebie from it. Maybe even two if you're lucky. You just got to be careful for nades, but with the new nade change, it's even less like worrisome. But you do have to listen, because there is a possibility that someone repels on the drone hole and shoots your feet through the drone hole if you're not paying attention. What I sometimes like to do as well when I'm doing this, if I'm duo queuing, I can get my teammate to go and play reception, and he can open up the reception door to hold that drone hole. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean in a second.
Secure the bomb.
So first of all, I'm gonna set up the site. You'll find that when you're solo queuing, you'll have to do a lot of the site setup, but actually my teammates look like they're on job. My teammates are helping out with the site setup, which is good, to be honest. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to be spawn picking this dorm's window on my right. So there's the drone hole next to me down here that you have to worry about because they can't see the window from the drone hole. So, well, like I say, with reception down there, there's a door that sees out. You can get your teammate to go and play on that reception door and then open it when someone starts repelling, because you can hear the repel easily. This gate might fuck my plan up here, but we'll see. I'm gonna be quiet, yes, I'll let you hear them. Okay, he's not repelling on the drone hole. Okay, I whiffed. I was unlucky. If I was paying more attention, I would have won that. First game on, I'm not really locked. So one thing I do like to do is play really aggressive with smoke. A lot of people won't like to do this because obviously, like in theory, smoke's supposed to stay alive and be able to use the smokes later round. But I love just using them aggressively and then sort of cutting off angles so I can make plays. Everyone's dying over this side. I believe they're dying to the windows. I'm just gonna wait here. Hopefully they don't know I'm here and try and jump in dorms and I get a freebie on them. Yeah. Oh, you're in. Okay. There's unlucky there because basically everyone just died, and some situations come like that and there's not really much you can do. I wasn't playing big enough part on the round there. I was kind of just holding that side of the map because it's a common push. But realistically, if I was playing more sort of, not really a fan of going the same place again after you just got beat, but we'll move. I will change things up and play differently now because that round lost. So realistically there, I shouldn't have been just AFK in top yellow waiting for the dorms jumping. I should have been doing more stuff to help my team, like pushing into dorms maybe, or pushing back up top piano earlier on before they were already in. And And then maybe I could have had impact on refragging a teammate. Because as you see in there, none of the kills got refragged.
Protect the bomb.
And that guy just aced. So basically you want to be going for refrags a lot as well. It might come off to your teammates that you're baiting them, which in most cases you might be, but realistically you want to be the one that's baiting the teammate rather than the teammate baiting you. Because me personally, I can trust myself to win a 1v1, like to win a refrag on one of my teammates' stats, but I don't really think I could say the same for my teammates to refrag me. I'm just gonna kill these drones. Like, killing drones are major important. Okay. Yeah, I only got one of them. There was two out there, but if I stayed there any longer, I would have got shot. This is another spawn peak that doesn't really require much aim. The one's repelling on that far wall. I can run out of here and kill him.
Your location has been compromised.
Dead, that's Cook. There's another guy out there. He might pick this window down here now. Or he might have run in. I'm gonna go this way in case he's run in terrace. I'm worried about that push. I'm gonna go back to site now. So I can be helpful on site. That there's just a bit of awareness of like sound cues. I know that's a common angle to repel on that far wall. And I know that I'll nearly always have the time to run out on him before he can turn around and shoot me. So that's just a bit of situational awareness. You can, not really a play that you can do in your own games unless you're in that situation. But stuff like that, if you hear sound cues, just be careful for claymores. But like, that door is never claymored. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that door claymored for someone doing that repel, especially when it's Buck who doesn't have claymores. So stuff like that, it's just little things you'll pick up when you're playing the game, and you can like jump on yourself and do yourself. I do like to play Frost here, which I will do right now. Not like for the Frost trap specifically, but for the spawn peak, because there's a very good spawn peak I like to do, which I'll show you now. But essentially you open a door to bait them in, and you peek from a window. I'll show you exactly what I mean now. You can use this yourself as well, and it doesn't really require much aim to pull it off. Because you can aim exactly where the head's going to be, and it just shoot them like it's no big deal.
Secure the bombs.
First one is set up the site and put a utility down. So what I like to do is I'll just put one here. If you put frost mats, like not like that, but like this, a bit more to the left, it'll still get them when they jump in. But if they're jumping in, like some people jump in and sort of no scope, and chances are I might go to the side and I might miss it. It's just like little things like that, where like if you put it in the middle of the window, it's just gonna get shot. So like this gives you like a small opportunity that they might not shoot it when they're jumping in.
10 seconds to insertion.
Right. So you punch this window here, door, sorry,
5 seconds.
and then you go around here. I didn't check for any drones or anything, but I think I'm alright.
Located by Op 4.
And then you crouch here and make a shoot here. And then you just aim here. You'll know if they're coming because they'll shoot this cam. There's nobody shooting the cam, so I don't think anybody's here. Yeah, here's something. Yeah, he's died terrace. I'm gonna have to be careful for a terrace push. I'm gonna listen for sound a little bit now. I'm gonna go push top shark and hold that terrace push. I think they're already in. Yeah, they are. You're dead. Yeah, 2v1.
1 Op 4 remaining.
Yeah, he's low as well.
Op 4
Yeah, they're
eliminated. Mission
like,
successful.
there's not really much sort of I can go off on the way of like different plays because the enemies are just running into sight. In games like this, you want to just stay on site, which I should have really done that round, but I wanted to get that spawn peek and see if it would work. But I've got a feeling these guys will be really aggressive and jumping out of things, so I'm going to play claymores. And I'm just gonna play a bit passive and play a bit for the holding the jump outs and stuff. Because I've got a feeling that they're gonna just jump out and try and kill my teammates. We don't have a breacher, which is not ideal, especially for this site. If that's the case, I'm gonna play buck and I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna go in terrace where I don't really need to worry about having a breacher. And I'll do this little play. So my original idea there was to play Ash and to play a bit more like out far back outside and wait for the jump outs while my teammates breach the dorms wall. But if I don't have a breacher, obviously there's not real reason to do that. They can still jump out on my teammates, but I'm gonna hope that they're not gonna expose themselves to that, and Nomad will put Nomads down to help with that. So instead I'm gonna do this push into terrace, where I book this door. I book the wall into games, and I go into games fast. It's a little bit of a common push these days, especially in ranked anyway, because it just works a lot of the time. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I like to do it. I can get my drone on this fucking thing. Yeah, they're not reinforcing this wall, which is good for me. I've got holes there, a hole there anyway.
5 seconds to go.
Yeah, we'll have to care about that Ours army coming behind us.
Your mission is to locate and
So
defuse
that's
the bomb.
not the end of the world, realistically. What I might do. Yeah. I'm gonna wait here for a little bit and see if I catch that zombie coming back, if she comes back through terrace. Good. I didn't catch her, but I caught somebody. Don't know if it was her zombie or not. Maybe mute. Yeah, it wasn't mute. So I can't really do this push now because if I go in, I'm getting crossfire from both sides. I'm gonna open the door anyway and see what's going on. I'm playing a little bit off sound here. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit just like flashbanging him here and jumping down there, so I'm going behind him where he's not expecting me to come from. Little plays like that you can do yourself in games as well. It's 3-1. Not really like, there's not really a lot to go off for people like watching this, trying to take sort of notes. But little plays, like little things like that is something you need to start doing in your games, sort of flashing and pushing. I had to go fast, like going in the terrace there. I couldn't go slowly and try and frag him when I run in terrace, because I didn't know if anybody on site's going to be holding that crossfire with him. So I ran fast across the angle into Shark, so I didn't get shot in the back, and then I could fight him a 1v1 rather than having to try and worry about maybe it's a 2v1. Little things like that. Like a lot of the time people they'll play the game and they won't really be aware of where, like, who can shoot them. Like, so they'll crouch behind something and then the back will be exposed, the little arse will be peeking out peeking out the side or something, and they'll get shot in the arse and they'll be like, what the fuck? Stuff like that. You need to be aware of, like, where you are, where your hitbox is, who can shoot you, stuff like that. And as well, like the sort of flash bait and switch kind of thing. I know for a fact that he was going to be flashed there, so I could have just peeked him from the top. But then you run the risk of him just blindly shooting back. Like, if he was just spraying there with a shotgun or the SMG, or he might have had the MP5 actually. If he was just spraying back there where I was going to come from top shot, he might have even got a lucky headshot on us because the one-hit headshot mechanics. So, me going in from down below just means that it's not possible for him to do that. And then instead he ran away, ran into me, and I got a freebie from it. You want to try and make all gunfights as one-sided as you can, like I just did there. I'm going to do this push now. We'll have a breacher.
5 seconds.
I could have went and done the Ash stuff with a Claymore, but not really feeling that. I did spawn in the wrong spawn, so I'm going to have to worry about loads of spawn peaks here. But I'm just going to go on the roof and skip all that. Never seen that ladder before in my life. Right. Okay, so there's one in garage. I'm gonna have to worry about him when I get into games. That wasn't a garage guy, that was a different guy. That's just doing. Looking like it might be viable. I don't really see any. I don't really hear any sound.
Must recover the diffuser.
Nice shot.
Friendly operator remaining.
That guy's pretty good, to be fair. But yeah, that little play there got me 2 frags. So realistically, it was worth it.
15 seconds remaining.
If I got 1 and died there, it might not have been technically worth it. But we did also lose a round, so overall it really wasn't worth it. But that's a little set play that you can do in your games if you're feeling fraggy, if you're feeling up for it. Just sort of book the door, book the wall, and go straight in. Chances are people are like holding for the bull push, so they might get caught off guard if you book that wall, and if you do quite fast as well, people might not be ready for it, and you might get away with it. I just did. You also had like a lot of people off site as well, like the bull guy who came from terrace anyway, the Uber who ended up getting me. So I tried to push deep fast and trying to get all the people on site, and then I could turn around and not have to fight from 2 ways. Okay, they're gonna go party now. I don't like really going against this without a breacher. Without a breacher, yeah. But I'm gonna go from the dome side, and then just try and take ones. Hopefully they'll open up the bull wall. There's a set, like a lot of people like to set up the bull wall where they reinforce the 3 on the left, like from bull into side. They reinforce the 3 on the left and leave the right one open, and make a hole there. So if they do that, I might be able to capitalize on that. I'll tell you. I'll show you what I mean. I'll rip my drone just to show it because I don't really care. They'll open up this wall, which is good. I'm gonna abuse that. I'm pushing it down because I don't have a breacher to help us open up any of the walls. So them opening that up, it will help me in eventually. Obviously they can look through it, and they will be looking through it, but I'm just gonna fight them back. So I'm gonna push this, but I'm gonna go up yellow stairs, just like to be different, because
10 seconds to insertion.
maybe someone who holding dome side, they might be ready for me to jump in domes. They might not be ready for me to come up yellow stairs, kind of thing. I've spawned wrong though. Okay, you spawned beacon bathroom window.
Bomb. Make your way to its
I'm actually gonna try and
location defuse it.
take that fight on him. Is he? Oh, he's doing it from far away, so I can't really see him from down here. He must be doing it from like behind the bed or something. I'm getting like an angle through there. Okay, I'm not really. Oh no, he's doing the wall. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm not really gonna drone it just because I'm gonna be trying to do a bit of a clear, like and if you're trying to clear solo, you don't really have time to drone everything. You want to just go in and play off sound. Like that. There was a different guy here, because there was the guy with the DMR. I'm gonna have to be worried for that guy. Okay, everybody's dead. The DMR guy's dead as well, so... yeah. Well,
Top 4 eliminated.
there's not really a lot you can go off there, but this is the first episode anyway. Not really sure what you can take away from that game other than try and make set plays on your own, and you can do that book play where I go in through terrace and go into games, stuff like that. Yeah, if you enjoyed, drop a sub. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be doing games live like I said at the start, so just drop through to my stream if you want to see that. Link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. In a bit.